Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Derek Reacts, back at it again, and today we're going to be looking at Björk, yes, with Oceana. Actually a live opening ceremony for the Olympics 2004. I'm looking forward to this. This is actually a Patreon request by Gigi Andrews. I'm looking forward to react to this, guys, and from the looks of it, it looks like it's going to be something very special. I actually did a reaction of Björk a while back with Bachelorette. I'm looking forward to this one, guys. Before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. I would love to hear your feedback. Makes videos like these all the more possible. And also take a moment to follow me and like me both on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. I have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes requests like these, like the one you're about to watch right now, all the more possible. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go.
One breath away from Mother Oceania.
Oh wow.
Your nimble feet make prints in my sands. You have done good for yourselves since you left my wet embrace and crawled ashore.
Her vocals are so strong. You know, this is live, and she's singing very, very nicely. It's just completely stripped, nothing, no instrumentation whatsoever. Just her singing along in this, and she has a very, very signature, very you know, unique way of delivering her vocals, you know, as she sings. Just, you know, that makes her, you know, very, very, you know, like you hear it and you're like, oh, that's Björk, that's her. Just very unique in style and delivery.
Every boy
Oh,
is a snake, is a lily. Every pearl is a lynx, is a girl.
ah,
Sweet like harmony made into flesh.
wow.
You dance by my side, children sublime.
Ooh,
You show me continents.
I like that.
Islands. You count centuries. I blink my eyes, hooks and
Oh, notice what's happening here with the song. You think there's instruments there, but it's really not. It's just people. It's just like it's like a beatboxing type of thing going on with I believe it's Shaloma. That's his name. And he's doing the beatboxing, as you hear, like kind of like that bass type of sound, but then you hear kind of like other sounds from other some other vocalists there in the back. I'm presuming female. They sound female. They're just doing oohs and ahs. Very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting. Wow.
are floating across the sky.
Ooh.
Little ones, my sons and my daughters.
Holy crap.
Your sweat is salty. I am your sweat is salty. I am
Interesting. And then look at this, that kind of like That looks like water.
why?
Huh. I hear it. You hear it in the back. Huh. Wow, that's really talented. Really talented to be able to pull that off with no instrumentation whatsoever. Just a beatboxer, and then you have the vocalists in the background. They're almost sounded like sirens. They sounded like almost like sirens. It sounded like like some wailing, like you heard them in and out, almost like if it was like wind. It didn't sound like very like wind, like a windstorm or some kind of like very like nature type of like very earthy type of sound. And I think this is what she wanted to do. This is what she wanted to do. She said she wanted to have a centralized theme, revolve around this song. And there's a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about it because there is a lot of lyrical meaning and a lot of just a lot of stuff that the symbolic stuff that you see here presented is more specifically with the way how she was able to create the illusion of water on the field. Like you saw how the tapestry was like moving and creating kind of like those waves. Very interesting. She's so poetic. She's so poetic and she's so artistic. Very artistic in her ways. And I noticed that she didn't move. She was kind of like stranded there, but it almost seemed like she was like kind of like summoning something, like or like doing something with her hands there, and she had all these coils all over herself. So visually, it was very very appealing. And then she had a projection screen in the back that was showed something there. I don't know if they were planets or something like that, but I don't know. Um, it's a great visual. It's a great vocal delivery. Her vocals were very very good, and I think you can credit that to the way her style of singing, and also kind of like stripped away with not having so much instrumentation, not having instrumentation at all, just a beatboxer and those vocalists back there that create those sirens to give that illusion that there is instruments, but there really isn't. Amazing, great work. I don't know if anybody was able to pick that up from there at the this live setting. They probably thought there was some instruments there. They probably got fooled, but no, I don't think that was. I don't think that was at least what I thought. Not at all. So let's talk more about these sounds because these sounds are very interesting. So Greek mythology, she kind of wanted to head in that route. And how fitting for this because it's at the Athens 2004 ceremony. And she was selected. I'll get into the sounds in a minute. She was selected for this special performance ceremony by the 2004 Summer Olympics International Committee. And the committee commissioned Bjork specifically for this. And the singer revealed that the committee asked her to do kind of a song that resembles, or at least has some type of like feel to Ebony and Ivory or We Are the World. Which I know We Are the World. I don't know what Ebony and Ivory is. I have to look into that. But We Are the World, MJ, classic, and it kind of has a very very We Are the World is very very uplifting, very 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 it has a very powerful meaning behind it. Just a great song in general, especially with sound and everything. MJ doing his thing as always. But then she's like, you know what? Maybe there's another angle to this. I'm gonna try to write this an Olympic lyric, and I know that it's full of Olympics is full of sports. It has ribbons. It has this. It has that. So she started laughing when she said it, but she called I guess Sejan. I don't know who that is. An Icelandic poet who had previously collaborated with her on Bachelorette from her fourth studio album, Homogenic, 1997. And she said to him that they would need something epic for the Olympics. And the poet even took a short course of Greek mythology at the University of Reykjavik. I don't know if that's pronounced that right. Oceana was the last song from her Medulla album, and Bjork said about the song that I'm incredibly honored to have been asked to write the song for the Olympics. and the song was written and then it was given life when she's decided to take the ocean and make that kind of like a point of view there. And you can see it. You can see how vast it looks. It looks like she is kind of like, it kind of has like that darkness too with it, you know, at the same time at night, you know, like a night dark ocean type of thing going on. And surrounds land, an ocean that surrounds land and watches over the humans to see how they're doing after millions of years of evolution. It sees no borders, different races, or religion, which has always been the core of these games. Isn't that interesting what she said there? Very, very interesting. I like that. So it was nominated, guys, in 2005 for Best Female Pop Performance at the Grammys, 47th Grammy Awards, and other versions of Oceana were actually covered 6 times, and it was at least sampled once. So she's got a lot of credit to do this, and this is interesting. This actually was included on the Volta tour 2007 to 2008. I'm familiar with that because there was a lot of promotion for that Volta tour. Back when I was living in Philly, and I believe that show was, you know, being aired in Philly too. So that's interesting to know. I didn't know that. What else do we got here? So yeah, so beatboxing and sirens provided by these vocalists, these very, very talented vocalists. I like how organic sounding this was and how much of a human element was composed into this. Think about it, human. Isn't that what she wanted to kind of like include? Just very, very smart on her behalf. She wanted sirens to sound, so she decided to come with a choir. Those were the vocalists behind that were creating those sounds, choir. And they're very talented to be sounding like that. They have to sing on point together to create that illusion. Very, very nice. And the arrangement actually was done on a piano. And it was generated on computer. So what happened was she felt that it was impossible for the piano part to be played, so she got them to do that and mimic it, and they were able to do it. They got it on the money. So Shlomo, the beatboxer, actually decided to give more kind of like a hip hoppy type of like twist to it, and he provided the sample. And Bjork asked him, said, "Listen, can you do a techno tango beat?" And he did it. He was able to pull that off. Very interesting. So yeah, so that's what this song is about. This was very enjoyable. I've never seen this before. This is very interesting. It's more specifically for opening ceremony for the Athens 2004 Summer Olympics. Very interesting. I like that. So that does it for me here, guys. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you soon for more Bjork, maybe later in the future. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment and like and smash that subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support the channel. Makes your voice, your recommendations all the more possible. Alright guys, take care. Love you guys. Peace.